Here we see the master artisan starting with a gather of molten glass, kept constantly moving to maintain its shape.
Watch how he stretches the material while it's still pliable, forming the base length.
A custom mold is pressed in to create the intricate scale pattern before the glass hardens. Precision is key here, trimming the excess while the glass remains at the perfect working temperature.
With a few final adjustments, the tail is curved to simulate movement.
And there it is, a masterpiece of heat and timing, ready for the annealing oven.
He must move quickly but carefully to the annealing oven before the glass cools too much and cracks.
Into the annealer it goes, where it will slowly cool down over several hours to relieve internal stress. Thanks for watching JCB Excavator World. Like and subscribe for more amazing craftsmanship. After 12 hours of controlled cooling, the annealing process is complete.
The glass is now stable and ready for the cold working phase.
Any sharp edges or connection points must be ground down and polished.
Diamond grit wheels ensure a smooth, professional finish without cracking the piece. Perfect clarity.
Now, the master prepares for the next creation in the series.
To complete the Sea Life collection, he begins work on a complex crustacean shape.
The core gather determines the body mass of the crab.
Adding rich red pigment to simulate the shell color.
The wet cherry wood block shapes the molten glass without scratching it, riding on a layer of steam.
Bitwork requires precise timing. The added glass must be hot enough to fuse instantly. Sculpting in freehand requires intimate knowledge of how the material cools.
A quick cut with the shears defines the pincers before the glass becomes too rigid.
Constant reheating is essential to prevent thermal shock and keep the glass workable. Tiny details bring the creature to life. Speed is critical. He must attach and shape all legs before the core temperature drops.
8 legs, 2 claws, 1 solid body. The anatomy is complete. Fire polishing restores the surface tension, giving the glass that liquid brilliance.
A controlled vibration breaks the piece free from the pipe.
Smoothing the pontil mark ensures the piece will sit flat and safe.
Now the crab joins the cycle, resting in the heat to strengthen. Hydration is vital in the hot shop, where temperatures can exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Using crushed green glass frit creates a textured, organic look for the sea flora.
Gravity and centrifugal force do the work, stretching the gather into a long tendril. Organic shapes require a loose, fluid hand movement. A stable base is essential for the sculpture to stand on its own.
The collection grows. Colors and shapes protected by the consistent heat. A clean shop is a safe shop. Managing the glass waste is part of the daily ritual.
The glory hole is turned down to idle, saving fuel for tomorrow's production.
Here is the final ensemble.
the golden fish, the ruby crab, and the emerald weed.
The scale texture refracts the light, giving the illusion of wet scales.
The complex leg structure demonstrates the master's control over the cooling glass.
Organic forms provide a perfect backdrop for the sea creatures.
Each piece is signed by the artist, a mark of authenticity and quality.
Another day of creation concludes in the fires of the workshop.
Ensuring these fragile treasures reach their new homes requires meticulous packing.
Suspended in layers of protection, it can withstand the journey. Sealed, weighed, and labeled, ready for dispatch.
From the fire to the world, the cycle is complete.
The studio produces a myriad of forms, each with its own story.
Inspiration comes from everywhere. Next up, a tribute to heavy machinery.
Yellow glass, difficult to work with, perfect for the iconic machine.
Geometric shapes fight the glass's natural desire to be round.
Wheels added. The chassis is taking form.
The boom and bucket, the heart of the excavator, sculpted in liquid fire.
A fusion of industrial power and fragile art.
Safely stowed away.
The tools rest, cool and wet, waiting for the master's hand tomorrow.
The heat takes its toll, but the passion remains.
Good night from the studio.
The fire keeps burning, a heartbeat in the night.
3 unique creations, 1 master craftsman.
Recapping the fish stretch technique.
And the rapid precision of the crab legs. To the structural challenge of the excavator.
Glass is a medium of light. Changing the environment changes the art.
From massive sculptures to tiny worlds.
Thanks for joining us in the hot shop.
Production credits. Bonus, the physics of molten glass.
Steam barrier in action.
The caress of the flame. Timeless beauty. Nature captured in silica. Fluidity frozen in time. Industrial homage.
Comment below. What should we create next? All rights reserved.